So we are going to see about the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, exponentiation and floor division. Okay, so the first four thing is very important, that is called as a addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, or you know about these things simply. If you want to try it, you can see here. So suppose 5 plus 3, you can see x equal to 5, y equal to 3. So you can put print x plus y means what is the value? 8. Simply, you simply understand. Okay, 5 plus 3 means 8, that much only. Suppose I can put here 20, then here I put 30, then I put z equal to x plus y, then I put print x. Now what is the value? 50. 20. Why 20? Yeah, right. So I will give the print value is x only. Okay, if I give the print value is z, if you are telling answer 50 is right, so the 50 value will be stored in the z. Okay, the 50 value stored in the z. So suppose I will give the, okay, okay, very good, good, good. Okay, if I give print z, then it will be coming 50. Okay, so the x value will be stored, x value is 20, y value is 30, then z value 20 plus 30 50. Then if you give print z, then only the value coming 50. Okay, so this is easily for addition. Then subtraction already you know. Okay, 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 okay. Now is it audible? Still breaking. Okay, ಇವಾಗ still breaking. Yeah. Once again I will check. Okay, is it clear now? Yeah, okay, fine. So yeah, here this is the addition. Okay, if I put subtraction, so if I put minus value. Okay, so the minus value, what is the value stored in minus? Y minus x for everyone. I think my network is clear. It is good only. Why it's breaking? I don't know. Okay, 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 okay. நான் பேசவே இல்லடா, ஏன்டா உயிரை போட்டு. Hello, is it clear now? Hello. Is it clear now? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, okay, fine, fine. Okay, so this is the addition, subtraction. Okay, so subtraction means now what is the value we can get the output here? Hello, 10. Yeah, perfect. Because x equal to 20, y equal to 30, I put z equal to y minus x, then 30 minus 20 is at the 10 only. Okay, so this is the subtraction. Then I put again voice is breaking. I think my voice is clear. I am connecting two devices, both also good working well. Please check your internet connection. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so Indran, can we know what should we do after installing W3 School app? Okay, if you install the W3 School app, then you can go with the Python. So you have to learn the Python. We are learning the Python only. Okay, in that W3 schools, we have lot of options: HTML, CSS, etc., etc. Lot of available programming languages are there. We want to know only Python. That's why we are choosing the Python. Okay, if you go with here, you can see HTML, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, like that. Lot of available options. Okay, no problem. Okay, is it clear now? Okay, so here HTML, CSS, SQL, Python, PHP. So lot of options available. Okay, I answering for Indian. Somebody I don't know his or her name. He asked the question after installing the Python, what we have to do? You have to choose the Python. After we have to learn those things. Okay, if you already share the videos of last two sessions through your group. Okay, so you have to go through the video, then you have to learn these things. Okay, today your teachers will share, no problem. I will share to the teachers group. Okay, nothing. If you already you are joining regularly, you not need to see the video. Suppose somebody not joined, no. So for that people, I record the video and upload the YouTube. Then I will share the link. Okay, I share the link. You get by today, no problem. Okay. So this is the multiplication. Multiplication already you know 20 into 30. What is the value of multiplying value? 60. 20 into 30 60. 600. So be clear. Then come to the part of division. So up to addition, subtraction, multiplication, there is no issue. Normal common term we are using now, that one only we can use. Okay, 5 plus 2 now what is the value? 5 plus 3 what is the value? Everything. It's the same thing for Python also. Okay, it is not changing anything. But come to the division part, there is a little changes happen here. So here you can see division. I will try it. Okay, so you can see 12 divided by 3. So 12 by 3 what is the value? 4, right? Okay, 12 divided by the value is 4. So 4 is quotient or remainder? Quotient, yeah, very good. Okay, so x by y means I get the quotient value 4, but in division there's two values, one is quotient, another one is remainder. Suppose you want the value of remainder, then you have to put this symbol. It is called as a modulus. Okay, percentage symbol is there, no? This percentage symbol you have to take. Okay, you can take x modulus of y, then you can take the output value of remainder. Then now you can remember, if you put division, then you get the value of quotient. If you take the value, if you put the modulus, then you take the value of remainder. Okay, remainder na you can put one symbol, quotient na you can put one symbol. Remainder means modulus, quotient means division. So that is you have to understand. Okay, is it clear now? You can see here. No, we can't take like that. If you want both na, you can put again print x divide y, then you can take both remainder and quotient, that much only. So you can take, now you can see for 5 divided by 2 na, 2 2s are 4, then you can take the 2.5. you can see 1 is a remainder, 2.5 is a quotient. Sorry, yeah, right. They given point number. Suppose you not need to point number, na, that is also it provides. Okay, that is not an issue. You can see quotient and remainder. Okay, then next one is floor division. Okay, now you can understand addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus also. Yeah, yes, I can't get you. Can you repeat again? Yeah, I'm telling. Wait. So floor division means, what is the meaning of floor division? So you can see the floor division rounds the result down it to nearest whole number. For example, here, huh? Exponentiation, right? Yeah, exponential means it's just, yeah, it is a power value. Okay, I will complete this, then I will come to that. No problem. Wait. So because now we can see the division modulus, no, so then you can see the floor division, you can understand easily. Okay. So here you can see print x double double slash, then y means it is a value of 7. If you put single slash, then you can take the point number means that is called as a float number. Okay, explain modulus, sir. Okay, no problem, I will explain again. So modulus means you can take the remainder value, that much only. Okay, here I can show you. Yeah, here you can see this is the quotient value. If you put slash one time, that is called as a, you can take a quotient value. Suppose you put modulus, then you take the remainder value. If you see 5 divided by 2 means 2 twos are 4, then remainder is 1, that you remainder only you can take. Okay, suppose the double slash means you can take the nearest whole number. One slash means you take the quotient value of point number. Okay, 5 divided by 2, now you can take 2.5 also, it's fine. Okay, it's a quotient value. But if you want to double slash, you, you can take the nearest value. Now I can put here double slash, then you can see it's not coming 2.5, it's coming 2 only. Okay, nearest whole number only it's allowed, that is called as a floor division. Okay, now you can understand what is the difference between remainder, quotient and nearest whole value. So division, uh, division, modulus and floor division. Okay, this is the three things you need to understood. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now come to the part of exponentiation. Okay. So what is meant by exponentiation? So power values. Okay. Exponentiation means power values. So what is meant by power values? 2 to the power 2. What is the value 2 to the power 2? Well, Darshan, your voice is breaking. What is the value of 2 to the power 2? 4. 2 to the power 3? 25, 4, 32. I am not asking the value you showed in the screen. I am asking the value 2 to the power 3. 8. Very good. 2 to the power 4. 16. 2 to the power 5. 32. 2 to the power 6. 64. 2 to the power 7. 1, 128. 2 to the power 8. 256. Ah. Can we check? 2 to the power 10. 400. We'll check. Any other answers? 2 to the power 10. Yes, sir. So 2 to the power 10 value is 1024. Okay. So exponentiation means power value. Okay. 2 to the power. So x is a downside value. Okay. Downside value. The exponentiation value is at y. Okay. Suppose you can put here y to the y double star and x. Like that, now what it will come? So 10 to the power 2. So what is the value of 10 to the power 2? 100. Very good. So this is the value of like this. Okay, so double star means exponentiation, single star means normal multiplication. So this is called as a arithmetic operators. Now you can understand now what is mean by arithmetic operators. So how it is working, everything. Anybody have any doubts? No. Okay, so come to the part. So now you know about the arithmetic operators. So assignment operators we will see little later. Okay, now yeah, okay, so we will see assignment operators and comparison. So simply you can understand assignment operators means suppose x equal to 5. Already we assign like this only. X equal to 5 means the variable x, the value of 5 it will be stored. Okay, so that is called as a assignment value. Suppose you can put plus equal to. So both operator in a single time. So it is called as a x plus 3. So this is a short form. If you put x equal to x plus 3, so if you want to reduce the code, reduce it is a short form is x plus equal to 3. Like that also possible. I will show one example, then you can understand easily. Here x is there, x value is 5. I need the another x value x plus 2. Okay, so x plus 2 value, what is mean by x now? What is output? Huh? I given x equal to 5. First I assign the value. Then I put again one more x, same x plus 2. Now what is the value of x? 7. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we can check. Okay, x plus 2 means this 5 plus this 2, 7. So instead of this x plus 2, I can put simply x plus equal to 2. So now also the value will be same. So the Python automatically taken like this. If you write the program like this, it's automatically taken x plus 2 only. Okay, so this is the short form of the program. Is this understood, or I need to explain one more time? So simply this is the equivalent value x plus 3. You can simply write as a x plus equals 3 like that. Okay, if you not need to write x, this x plus 3 you not need to write. Okay, that is the only one thing. Same things applied for all the systems. Okay, you can see if you want to put x minus 3, you can put simply minus equal to like that, and multiplication and division, floor division, modulus, everything you can you not need to write like this. Okay, so ambition also. Okay, ambition, this is things is there, and this is things we can't use more. This will I will explain later. If you take more things now, you also little get confused. Then I already told you yesterday, if you want to put equal to equal, left hand side equal to right hand side, the both value want to equal means you want to put double time equal symbol. Okay, equal to operator. If you want to put not equal, you can see here exclamatory symbol with equal to. Okay, that is called as a not equal to. Okay, x equal to 5, x equal to 3, print x not equal to y means it is a true. Suppose I put x equal to y means it is coming false, because x equal to 5, y equal to 3, so both values not same, but I want to print both is same, so it is coming false. Okay, if you want to true means I want to put exclamatory symbol. Exclamatory means it's a true, not equal to. So x equal to one value, y equal to one value, so it is not a equals, both values are not same. Okay, now I want to put 5 now, then it is coming true. double time equal symbol. Okay, understood? So less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, this is you can understood easily. Okay, this is very easy for you. Okay, so logical operators means, so this is easy, no? Comparison. If you have any doubt now, please ask, no problem. Equal to equal, not equal, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal, that much only. Okay, no problem. Okay, greater than means the value will be greater only. Okay, less than also like that. Greater than or equal to means if the value may be greater or equal to, both is acceptable. Okay, like that. Suppose this is, if you give the example, then you can understand very clearly. Okay, suppose I can give 5, here also 5, the value will be coming true, right? Okay, so below the 5 values it's coming, all the values are true. 5 also it's considered, if it is coming 5 and below the 5 it is coming true. Okay, so that is a rule of equal to, greater than or equal to. Suppose I will remove this equal symbol, then I put 5, now it is coming false. See, false. Suppose if you put equal to, now it is coming true, so it is considered 5 also. Okay, that is the only thing for greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, that value also is considered. ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇದು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್, ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದನ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು, ಲೆಸ್ ದನ್ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Yeah, yeah, right, perfect. Okay, so this is the greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, so this is called as a comparison operators. Okay, so logical operators, arithmetic operators, comparison operators. So logical means logic, so and or not, so this is the three operators. Okay, so and or not means you can directly write and or not. So you, this is the time, this is the condition we can use, this operators we can use in the if conditions maximum. Okay, before yesterday we saw about only one condition. Okay, if x is greater than or y, then you can do this activity. But if you put and means two condition you want to satisfy. Okay, two condition you want to satisfy, then only you can do this activity. Suppose one condition not to satisfy also, ಇವಾಗ okay. Darshan, check your internet. Okay, so greater than, yesterday I told you only one condition. Suppose only one condition, if it is right means it will be do this activity. Suppose if you want to put two condition, that time you can use this and operator. Okay, if either, it's not either, both condition want to satisfy. Okay, both statements want to satisfy, then only you can do this activity. I will show the, try it yourself. You can see, if x equal to 5, x greater than 3 and x less than 10, then only the condition will be true. Suppose I will put any one condition will be false. Suppose I will put 5, then you can see this condition is satisfied, x less than 10 it is satisfied, but this condition is not satisfied, so then it is will be coming false. Okay, so both condition, if you want to put two condition, that time you can use and operator. Okay, so this is the and, both condition want to satisfy. Suppose or operator means at least one more condition it is satisfying, now you can do true. Okay, you can see 5 equal to less, sorry, x greater than 3 or x less than 4, any one condition is satisfied also it's coming true. Okay, either this condition want to satisfy, otherwise this condition want to satisfy. Now which condition is satisfied? X greater than 3, this condition is satisfied, this is wrong. Okay, this value is wrong. Now I put value of 2, then also it is coming true. Why? So first condition not satisfied, but second condition is satisfied, okay, then it is coming true. Okay, either first condition I want to satisfy, otherwise second condition. So this is called a OR operator. Okay, remember, and means both condition want to satisfy, it is must, but OR means either this condition first condition or either second condition want to satisfy. Okay, reverse means reverse, the result returns false if the right result is false. Reverse means if the condition is false, the whole condition is satisfied, then it is coming true. But in the reverse operation, if the both condition is right, then the value right value is true, no, but it is coming ulta, it is coming false. Maximum we are not using this or not operation. When you are using the real time application, no, that time you can understand very easily. Okay, so this is the is not. So compared to this, we are going to do one activity, activity kind of thing, on example kind of thing, then you can understand those things very easily. Okay, so if condition, yesterday we saw about the if condition, right? So today we are saw about the this operators, everything. So based on that, I will do one activity kind of thing, then I will give one task, then you can try it. Okay, so here I need to know, I put one number. Okay, I will take one number, either this number positive number or negative number, I need to understand. Okay, the computer want to tell you. Okay, the computer want to give the output of this number is positive or this number is negative. So how you can create the program? So this is the first task. Okay, that is we have to do here. Okay, again I repeat you, the computer want to tell you, if you give the one number, that number is positive number or negative number, like that. Okay, for that you have to write the program. Okay, so wait a minute, I will write the program. First of all, you want to take one number, right? So you want to take number from input user. Now you can take directly type input. Okay, I will take one, I will fix one variable, so I will put n is a variable, otherwise x. Why you confused? Okay, x is a variable, I will type input. Input means it will ask to the user. Okay, it will, you have to type now. If you want to fill up the forms now, it will ask first name, last name, then you have to type your name. Suppose you want to enter, if you want to type the OTP numbers, some of all those things nowadays OTP only, it is asking OTP number, then you have to type the number, then it will take the number, no. So like that, you want to give the number now, you have to write input. Okay, input, I will put here enter a number, enter a number, like this I will type. So whatever you want you can type. Okay, input, enter a number, but before you have to write it here integer or float. Okay, so I will type it, this is a integer, I will put fully integer. So integer or float. Okay, why I want to type here integer? The input always consider as a string. Okay, remember this thing, the input is, if you take the input from user, it is always considered as a string. So you have to convert the string to integer. That's why I have to put the integer here, int, input, enter a number. Okay, so I taken the, now this program is working or not, I will check. Wait, the first line I write it here. Okay, my integer program dot py line error eof. Okay, I will take the Python program, 1 minute. I hope this is not taken the integer, x equal to integer.
Sir, voice ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
And ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, wait. Okay, 1 minute. So integer equal to enter a number float. Okay, wait a minute. If so, here, yeah, okay, then I will put the condition if number n. So what is the condition? We need to check either it is positive or negative. Okay, so I will check x greater than 0. So this is my condition. What is the condition? All the values uh, all the values greater than x, the values all are positive. If that value is below 0, that is all values are negative. Okay, so if x is greater than 0, then I put the activity print indentation print the number is positive number. Else, okay, suppose negative numbers na, that is a two condition only, so not need to mention anything. So else indentation print the number is negative. Okay, so we will check. I think it will be error. Yeah, program by actually this W3 schools not accepting the input error values. Okay, that is the only problem. So I will directly give the value here. Okay, I will give 5, then you can check. So this is the one task. Okay, they will give the simply task name. You can write it the program for positive number or negative number. So you have to think. So positive number means what is the rules of positive numbers? The all the values should be above 0. Okay, greater than 0, then the values should be positive. Suppose the value is negative means it is a below 0. Okay, so I want to think like this. Okay, you have to think like this, then you have to write it the program like this. Okay, so x equal to 0, suppose I will put here minus 1, then the value will be coming, the number is negative. So you need to write the program like this. So this is the task, this is the real-time application. Okay, the computer want to understand the number is positive or negative, like that the computer need to understand. Then you have to write the program like this. Okay, like this manner. Okay, is it understand? Anybody have any doubts? Okay, suppose I will put 0 now, what is the value? Now you can tell. I already put 0, so what is the value now? What is the not value, output? Yes ma'am. Yeah, yes, perfect ma'am. So we have to think on this way also. Okay, suppose the positive number coming only above 0, so the negative number is coming below less than 0, so the 0 number is there, so 0 also one of the point. So what you have to do is you have to think all those way. You not think only one way, you have to think all those way. Then what you have to do here, you can put else if x equal to equal 0, sorry, equal 0, then you can type print the number is 0, because the 0 I think it is not a positive or negative, right ma'am?
So it's equal to that.
Yes ma'am, I am asking whether we can consider the 0 is a positive number or a negative number ma'am. It is a neutral, right ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So we have to consider as a neutral also. That's why I will write the program for one more condition. So else if I will write it, the number is 0, otherwise number is neutral. Like that also you can write. Number is neutral. Now you can check. Oh, sorry. This is capital X. I will put small x. So this is a case sensitive. So all the values are case sensitive, so you can carefully read this, whether is it positive or negative, like this. Now you can see the number is neutral. Okay, so this is the task. So is this understood for everybody? Anybody have any doubts now, please ask.
No, sir.
Okay, can we do one more activity like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we will check one more activity. It is called as a even number or odd number. Okay, whether the number is even or odd. Okay, so for this how we can write the program? Anybody can tell? If you have idea, please tell. You know about even number, odd number?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is mean by even? Can you repeat? Yeah, good. The number is divisible by 2. It is called as a even number. If it is not divisible by 2, that is called as a odd number. Perfect. So what you have to do is, how you can write the program? I will remove all those things. Okay, x equal to, put it one number. That is not a necessary, because the variable now you can change the number continuously. Now you want to put condition. Okay, statement, if statement, how you can write? ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ? I am not getting your
ಈಗ
eyes.
ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಮ್ಮ. ಏನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಭಾಗ ಆಗುವಂತಹ ಅಕ್ಷರಗಳನ್ನ ಅದು ಈವನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದು ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಭಾಗಿಸಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ವೋ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಆಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತೀವಿ ಸಮಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೆಸ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ಲ. ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಭಾಗ ಆಗೋದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಮಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಯಾವ್ದು ಭಾಗ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ವೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಬೆಸ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
Yes ma'am, right ma'am. Thank you ma'am.
Okay ma'am. Okay ma'am, thank you ma'am.
Yeah, now you have to, anybody have idea? Please express your. Yeah, please tell me, what do we have to write first?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
So the number will be odd or even. We need to identify. Okay, if you give one number, the output will come, it is odd or even. So for that you need to write the program. So what is the logic? You have to think and you have to tell here using if statements only. I am not teaching anything now. I am teaching only for if statements. So using if statements only you have to write the program. You have to take the example of before. Before I told you know, if the number is above 0, it is full of positive numbers. Numbers below 0, it is full of negative numbers. Below, above means I am telling simple of values. Above means it's a greater than of 0, it is positive numbers. Less than of 0, it is negative numbers. Same kind of thing, you can identify it is odd or even. For this, how to you write the program? Okay, you have to think for all those things, how you write the if program. Then what is the operators we have to use here? So which operators you have to use here, that is also you have to think. Is it clear now my question? For IT companies interviews, everybody asking like this only. Okay, this is very basic I am telling. So they also asking like this, they asking Fibonacci series, factorial numbers, how you can write the program for factorial numbers like this. Next classes we will see this one. If you and if you learn these things, then that is also is very easy. Yeah, if anybody have any idea, please tell me how we. If, okay, good, we'll start with if. Then x divided by 2, then ma'am, downside print okay, so I will put indentation, print the number is even L Which ma'am? Here the if condition we can use only if and else ma'am. If and else. Here if you want to use or na, the same line only you can use, no problem. So this is the fine ma'am. First else print the number is false. Sorry, number is odd. Yeah, right ma'am. Okay, can we check it? This one. So 5. I will give the number is 5. So 5 is odd or even. We can check this. So it is showing error. So invalid syntax. Okay, sorry. I will put it here. Full colon. Okay, I forgot this. So the number is even. So program for these things everything right, because comma semicolon print else everything is right, but the condition is this wrong, because if I give 5 it is showing it is a even. You know, everybody know about this. The 5 is a odd number, but it is showing even. Something is missing here. So what is the missing part?
The number is odd.
Yeah, number is odd, but the output is showing even. No, then the program conditions rules it's a little false or a little wrong.
Sir,
Uh-uh.
sir, let's say after now, not divided by
Do not divided by
2.
2.
Print my extended container ಕೊಟ್ಟದ್ದು.
So I will tell you one more time. So here, if division means what is the value you get the output, x divided by y means what is the value you get the output.
Oh, yeah.
For this is quotient or remainder. Quotient. No ma'am, I'm asking it is a quotient or remainder. I put 12 divided by 3 means the value is coming quotient. So I will repeat you, I will put the division means the output is coming quotient only. So for here you can put the division 5 divided by 3 means the, if I give simply 5 divided by 3 means it's a 2.5. Here you can check it is a x equal to 5, y equal to 2. Then you can check x, what is the value it is coming. It is divide by 5 is divided by 2, the value is coming 2.5. But you need the quotient or remainder for this condition. If you want to check odd or even, you need the quotient or remainder. Quotient only. No ma'am, I'm asking if it is quotient, what is it, if it is even or odd, how you can identify.
Sir,
Remainder is 0. Who is telling?
remainder is greater than 0.
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
No, I am asking remainder is greater than 0 na. Remainder if it is coming 1 also, that is the value is that is odd or even we can't identify. No.
Sir, ನಾವು ಈಗ ಆಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂದಾಗ ಆಡ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 0 ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದು ಈವನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಂಗಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ, ಇವಾಗ 0 ಗಿಂತ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ನಂಬರ್ ಬಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ದೊಡ್ಡದೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅವಾಗ ನೀನು 1, 3, 5 ಬಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಈವನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ? ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಇವಾಗ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ನಂಬರ್ನ 2ರಿಂದ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ 2, 4, 6, 8 ಆ ತರ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಈವನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಅದು ಡಿವಿಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದಿದ್ರೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಗೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಸರ್.
Yes ma'am. Actually here the remainder equal to 0 andre barabeku. So we have to see the remainder value is 0, then only it is the value is even. If remainder is 1 or 2 or anything, something else, whatever it may be, that is called as add. So we need the remainder here, right ma'am? So we need the remainder. So for
it's a even number, yes sir.
yes ma'am. So for we take
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ನಂಬರ್ ಭಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಏನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಶೇಷ ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ಶೇಷ 0 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಭಾಗ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಎರಡರಿಂದ ಭಾಗ ಆಗುವಂತ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಭಾಗ ಆಗುವಂತ ನಂಬರ್ನ ನಾವು ಸಮಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಭಾಗ ಆಗಿ ಅದೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಶೇಷನ 1 2 ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾದ್ರೂ ಮಿಕ್ಸು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೆಸ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Yeah, right ma'am. So actually here if I take and the 5 divided by 2, the value is coming 2.5. So I need only the remainder. For remainder, which operator we need to use? That is the only question. I want to remainder, which operator I have to use? Yeah, modulus, very good. So modulus, if you use the modulus the value, output value only showing the remainder value. Suppose I will give this modulus here. Okay, I will give the modulus, then I will choose. So the remainder value only coming. Wait, I will check it here. So 5 divided by 2 2 2s are 4s. So remainder 1. Okay, so remainder is coming. So this is the part. So what you have to do is, here you can type x modulus 2. Okay, x modulus 2. So then next, yes ma'am, perfect ma'am, super ma'am. So not 1 equal to ma'am, double equal to equal to 0. Now the value, now the remainder value equal to 0, then print the number is even, otherwise the number is odd. That much only ma'am, simple thing. Yeah, you can check now number is add. So for 5 or 6 we can understand very easily. Suppose I will give some big number. Now also we can check easily, because the last number only we can divisible by odd or not, like that. So first computer want to understand, no? So that's why we need to write the program like this. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Anybody?
Yes,
Anybody want to explanation one more time?
no sir,
No ma'am, it is first time only, no, that is the only one thing. If you are one time you can write the program like this, then you have to understand what is the concept, what is the concept behind this, like that. Full of mathematics ma'am, full of mathematics only, nothing. Program is very easy, full of mathematics only. How you can write the program, how you take the output, like that only. Okay, okay, thank you ma'am. And anybody have questions now, please ask. Otherwise I will give one more task today. You have to type. Today we are seeing how to identify odd or even, and how to identify positive number or negative number. So those things we understood today. So what you have to do is, you have to try whether it is a leap year or not, like that you can try. Is it understood? Leap year or not? Otherwise you can put two tasks I will give. Which task you can try, you will see. Okay, the first task is leap year or not. The second task is uh, whether you put three numbers. X is a one variable, so x is one number, and y is one number, and z is one number. Okay, the three values, which number is greater, like that you want to mention. If you give x value na, the output want to show the value will be x value only greater. If you want to put a y value is bigger na, it will be bigger. That is also using if else condition only. Same thing, leap year also using if else condition only. Okay, so today task is, you can find out the leap year program. Okay, leap year means, what is meant by leap year? Everybody know? No, anybody don't have idea about leap year? February has 30 days. February has 30 days, is it right? 29. Okay, February has 29 days. How much year once the leap year will come? Yeah, very good. 4 years once the leap year will come. So for that you have to write the program. So simply I will give the x value. X value is a year. Okay, simply I will give the value of x is a year. It will be, it is a right. The output want to show this year is leap year or not. That much only. Simple program using if and else statements only. Okay. Try it and send it back to me. If my number is not there, please send it to your ATL in charge teachers. They will share to group. Okay, we'll see. Today onwards the task is started. We'll see how much of you tried. Okay, whatever it may be there. Yes ma'am. Ma'am, possible ma'am, mobile itself possible. I shared ma'am on link PyDroid. PyDroid one app is there. That PyDroid you can try. Otherwise you can try W3 schools only ma'am. Now I showed no, this is the W3 schools. This also one app, the app. If you open the W3 schools, this are you can write it like this also, no problem. Yeah, okay ma'am. So anybody have any other doubts? Yeah, I will share. I will share. No problem. 1 minute. I will put it in the chat box only. No problem. Yeah. Yeah, today class also I will share. No problem. Okay. Yesterday 2 classes I shared the link. Wait a minute in command chat box. And today class I will share a little later. Okay. It takes time to record and upload. So little late I will share. Yesterday class videos links. Wait, I will share one more. Wait a minute. I will share in chat box. So yesterday videos and day before yesterday videos is there. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. I paste the link in the chat box. Please watch those videos. It will be I don't know how it is interesting because same recording. This session no same thing I recorded and uploaded. You watch those videos. Today videos I will share little later. And task you don't forget. Today task is leap year program. Okay. Another one task is which one? Another task. Which is the largest number? Okay. Which is the largest number among the three numbers? Okay, those things you need to this two tasks you tried. If it is not possible tomorrow you will try. Okay, you try it. I think it is easy only. You can search, you can confuse confuse your mind. It will very easy. Okay, so this is the two programs for task. And if you have any doubts please ask, otherwise left the meeting, we will wind up the session. Okay. Okay, there is no doubt means we will wind up the session. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for participating. Thanks for all teachers and students for joining the session. Thank you all. Tomorrow we will meet. Okay. Bye. 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 Bye.